Mic test. Mic test 1 2 3.
Charts moving fast, candles whip side to side, heart rate up, yeah, I'm in the ride. No hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino rice, don't play, but I stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino, arigato. Holy mochaccino, let it go. Whip so wild, market alive. Crowd goes loud when the level breaks wide. No regrets, yeah, we here to win. One good trade pays for everything. Volatility, sweet emotion. Screens light up, holy mochaccino. Target tag, cash flows in. Smile comes out, that's discipline. Give me the move, give me.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, my fellow traders? How's it going, everyone? Dan the poor trader in the house. Justin Wright in the house. What is going on, man? Tugulus. Daily day trades in the house as well. Yo, what is going on? Curry 2SS. Rules Crypto. All right, everybody, welcome, guys. Welcome. Wow. What an interesting morning. What an interesting morning, guys. So I lost 3 accounts in total. 2 take profit trader evals and one listed funded account, 50K account. So 2 of the take profit traders that I lost evals was last night on the stream itself. And then I lost 1 more this morning. But I had, well, I guess half the accounts. Well, I probably had about 12 accounts I didn't trade, but I had about 15 to 17 accounts, including eval accounts, of course, all green. So I think I finally I finally found some ways to be green, big green here this morning. So very grateful that I got into a lot of good trades. I didn't get faked out a lot today. So initially right at the start, guys, I was betting on my trades to the downside. So I went very aggressively right at the start, and not right here at the top, but somewhere here, right? So somewhere down here, I went very aggressively in my trades, and then I kept looking for that quick push down, micro scalping, and every single trade I got into, I was trying to short the market, came in nicely for me. So I had a lot of green trades, and then kind of during the midday here, really kind of felt like I think this could be a little grind to the upside, and so I try to always look for viable pullbacks on that EMA bounce, and that's exactly what I did. I kept looking for, oh yeah, there's some trades you could actually see here. There are some trades you could actually see. So I got into a lot of trades. So for example, this is a good entries here, and I sold it right up top. So I don't know why we show here and then there's nothing else. But anyways, I was trying to buy the pullbacks and sell the bounce, and that's exactly what I did towards the end of the day, from midday to the end of the day, and really got some nice, beautiful trades. Unfortunately, the market did not give us a lot of opportunities to get into a lot of good trades right after this big dump we had early in the day. So I don't know. I mean, I had to kind of walk away really, or really go after base hits. That's really all I did after we had this big dumpage and a bit of a bounce, and then the rest of the day was kind of like a nothing burger. Anyways, guys, thank you everybody once again for being here. I went short not right at the start, guys. I kind of waited. This is probably one of the few times I said to myself, StockTiger, you better wait. You're not gonna get into a trade right at the start, right at the open. Not gonna do that, right? So I kind of went patient. I kind of felt like, oh, I'm missing an opportunity. But then I was like, no, wait. And as soon as we got this break to the downside, guys, right here, as soon as we broke underneath that, I started to just short this freaking market on all of these moves, guys. Just kept shorting. Short it. And then I kept winning, getting into a lot of good trades. I'm grateful, and luckily, I had some couple pro accounts that came on board. I got an email last night saying it's time to activate your pro accounts. That's been waiting for a little while now, and I got it. I got it on there, and I started trading that accounts, the pro accounts this morning. I wanted to get above the buffer right at the start, guys. I'll be honest, but I was like, you know what? Don't do that, StockTiger. You know what? It's like every time you try to get above the buffer on the first day, nothing works out nicely. You guys know that very well. So, so I'm grateful and content that we got some nice, beautiful trades. A lot of accounts are green, and I also have nice listed accounts are looking pretty good too. And then, of course, I also did request a payout, just so you guys know. Right there, I requested a payout there, right? So $3,000 today, right after the market close. And this money has to be like in transit to my bank account, which is great. So very grateful and content, guys. We'll keep looking for more and more payouts moving into the next few days, and hopefully we can get to a nice little payout before the market close. So not market close, the month is over. Everybody, welcome, guys. Daily day trades. Yeah, finally, man. Finally, I got something working. Green, Trump, red. Most of the trades were short today. At the start only, I think. Justin right in the house. Tiger, you got your TPT Pro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Those are all activated this morning, and I got into some nice little trades. I want to get above like extreme buffer on one of my pro account on a 50K account, but I just couldn't do it, guys. The market, I mean, all this time here, I mean, it was just choppy. There's really no way. On hindsight, it kind of looks like just buy the dip, but I mean, it wasn't easy, right? After all, you know, a lot of my trades were done early in the day, and very grateful that I got into a lot of good trades. I'm happy, even though we lost few accounts, and the bulk of the accounts that I lost was last night, which is great. Well, not great. I mean, grateful that we didn't lose much this morning. A lot of good trades, green trades as well this morning. So happy. Let's try to see if we can actually make something going here during the Globex, guys. I hope y'all, if you guys are trading here tonight, I hope everybody get into a lot of good trades. I'm gonna start the day, guys. We'll try with I'm gonna try with eval account. I'm gonna start the day with an eval account, and then see how it goes, guys. Starting off with the micro. I am going to start. I'm gonna try to be a little more aggressive, even though I'm on a micro trades. Potentially maybe get into like 20 to 30 micros. We'll see how it goes. We got a few more minutes, guys. We got 2 more minutes for the market to Globex to open. I mean, honestly, I kind of feel like the market does not really care about the headlines anymore. Just almost kind of feels like, you know, at some point the war is gonna end, unless we have a big fundamental problems as far as the war is concerned. Unless we get something like that, I think the market is kind of like, well, let's kind of move on, right? We are on the earnings month. We already had a few earnings come out this week. Last week, sorry, with starting off with the Netflix, and we got some more coming out in the next few days. I think Apple comes in. I think towards the end of this month. Towards the end of this week. So we'll see. Anyways, guys, good luck if you guys are trading here today. Thank you guys once again for being here as well. Hopefully we get into more good trades coming into the Globex. I'm not expecting too much, to be honest, just based off the kind of a price action that we saw towards the latter half of the day this morning. I'm like, well, I'll be happy if I can get a 30 points move today. We'll see if you get something like that. If don't, I mean, we are still getting a lot of headlines still coming out, so maybe that could kind of move the needle. Hopefully, we do not accept negotiations under threats. That's what Iranian top negotiator said. So Trump is seeking to turn negotiating table into a table of surrender. All right. I'm not sure if it's gonna be long all day. We'll find out. Good luck, everybody. You guys are trading. Interesting, guys. Interesting price action so far. And we really have to get above, obviously, this level here. We just drew. We kind of got rejection of the level constantly. So we had 2 attempts to break out of that, the 800 area. We just couldn't do it. So let's see if we get rejection again. We try to retest that high, or we end up pulling back it down. So that's the level we're watching. I want to see if we can actually break above that. That will be pretty bullish. Keep in mind, we have also a CPI from New Zealand tonight at about 6:45. So I think the market could move 6:45 here. And then tomorrow we have US ADP, employment change, the US retail sales, which is definitely going to move the market. That's going to show us how well the economy is doing, of course, right? So I think that's going to be extremely important. And then we'll see, guys. We got a lot of earnings coming out as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, Globex gets a little volatile. tradable price actions. All right, guys, we're into the 790 here on the NQ. Let's quickly take a look at the crude oil here for a second. But the crude oil is kind of pulling back here, guys. $87. I do, honestly, I mean, even with a lot of headlines by a lot of individuals on both sides, I think the market is really not starting to care a lot. Unless we get something big that comes out from Trump's tweet, or something, something big. Say, for example, the ceasefire is over and we're going to be attacking everywhere in the Middle East, for example, like something like that. You're going to get a pretty ugly statement come out from both sides, to kind of move this market. Anyways, guys, coming back to the NQ, the market trying to get a bounce. 790 here, guys. I'm looking for, I'm going to wait a little bit. I want to see how this price react at this 800 area, right? This is definitely going to be a very important level. I want to see what happens here. Okay, so we got this level on watch. I want to see how what sort of a bounce or rejection we get here. This is definitely going to be very important. Man, the market just seems like it just wants to just keep grinding higher and higher. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of strength on a bounce, right? You see, towards the end of the day, we got that little squeeze that was about 60 points in a 3 bar. Nice big squeeze. I didn't even see that coming, actually. Happy Monday. What is going on, everybody? It almost kind of feels like we've been trading for like 4 days. Kind of feels like that right now. But it's only been Monday. Wow. Monday. It's only Monday, guys. It kind of feels like it's been over a few days of trading. NQ found any excuses to go long. Yeah. I mean, did anybody try to short the market this morning? And it still did not get into green day. You bought the book Tilted How to Scam People Online about 3 months ago. Oh. All right. Pretty slow start, 798. What's the overall direction? Let's take a look at the vote, guys. How are you positioning your trades into the Globex tonight? And we got half the traders, over 50% of the traders saying long. We got short 20%. No position, 20%. All right, I'm gonna end the poll there. We got 120 votes on that bad boy. So we got a lot of longs here coming into today. So it is going to be pretty risky for me to try to long right here. I'm kind of expecting, say, a little bit of a pullback here. Let's say we try to push, we get a rejection, we try to hover, we get reject, pull back down. And then I'm gonna look to long for a ultimatum bounce. All right, so the market is just, yeah, I mean, look, just like what somebody said. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, Faisal Basiri said the market is finding any reasons to just get a bounce. Honestly, you know, it's earnings week. So far, the earnings has not been as bad, right? They have been pretty in line. And I don't know, man. Somebody said, I think it's Tom Lee, said this morning that the hedge funds were kind of rushing into chasing the market. They were absolutely risk on. Shorts were getting, well, the hedge funds were getting covered with the shorts, and they hopped on along. And these are big, massive volumes you're talking about, right? And then now we got retailers coming in on board, trying to hop on a long, sort of a risk on. So, you know, so I don't know. It's just really kind of feels like the market is just very resilient market. Incredible, guys, incredible. We are back into 26,800, guys. I mean, honestly, it was just no long ago. It was like 2 weeks ago when we were sitting at 24,000, and we're kind of talking. We're talking about, you know, what did this market end up pulling back into 22,000? And we're not far off from 22,000 because we were 2 weeks ago. We were at 22,900 area, only 900 points away to get back into 22,000. And then guess what? The market found a way to that be the bottom. And it only took about a week and a half, guys. Look at the strength in the market, guys. Strength. Look at the power. A week and a half was enough for this market to get a bounce. Over 4,000 points in less than 2 weeks. Incredible. Suno, Wall Street, what is going on, brother? Thank you for being here. Blood Mamba in the house, what is going on? Brave Day in the house. Ahmad FJ, everyone. Antoni, what is going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. Dan the Poor, all-time new high tonight. Oh, I don't know about that. We'll let the market kind of play out. I'm just gonna, you know, try to micro scalp here tonight. You know, it's or we may just end up chopping here in the range bound too. Like, you know, I'm not really expecting too much out of this market coming into today, really, unless we get some really you know, exciting news. But honestly, I don't know what else, what more of an exciting news can we actually get now? What else? You know, the only surprises that we could actually get is both Iran and US has come to the table, and 100% the war ends tomorrow, or we get a perfect looking earnings come out from any of this MEX 7 stocks next week. That could obviously come out as a little bit of a surprise for us. Then I think this market will just keep finding ways to, or reasons to just keep pumping all the way into, I don't know where, guys. I have no idea. How far are we gonna go? The SPY is already at 7,100. 7,100, guys. SPY. Let's take a look at the SPY, guys. 708. We ended up pulling back a little bit, but we hit a high at 712 this morning, and yeah, QQQ was 646. I mean, guys, man, you've got to be kidding. And Dow, forget about Dow. IWM, look at the beautiful IWM bounce, guys. I mean, 277 on IWM. That's the Russell 2000, right? That's just incredible. The GLD, obviously, chopping the range. It doesn't really look as bad, I'll be honest. I am a bit surprised that we're actually holding on gold, by the way. I'm surprised, guys. We're holding gold right now at the 442 GLD. Definitely comes as a little bit of a surprise to me. The silver is sitting at $80, also coming as a little surprise to me as well. Of course, we try to break out of that. I think we find a beautiful squeeze, and the next level of a resistance would be 95. Right, so 95, you're looking at 95. So if you end up getting rejection, they probably end up pulling back into 66. But the VIX obviously pulling back, $18 on the VIX. Energy is trying to hold, but no bueno, guys. Financials holding nicely here. Apple 1% to the upside, $273, guys. Now $273 on Apple, guys. I mean, really, You've got to be kidding. And the earnings come out. Let's take a look at the earnings. It's towards the end of the month. Okay. Nvidia at $202 as well. Incredible, guys. Incredible. Tesla ended up pulling back here, unfortunately. Microsoft as well. Anyway, coming back to the trading, guys. So far, the market has not done anything. So for a choppy start. So honestly, there's really nothing much that I can trade against with. So I'm just gonna have to kind of wait and see what happens here. Double top, possible. Should I try to short this bad boy right here?
Order filled. Order filled.
All right,
Order
guys, I'm gonna
filled.
try to short this and potentially put a hard stop right at about 840. Sorry, 840. Yeah, that's right. And then I'm gonna try to short this, guys. Okay, that's what I'm gonna try to do, and I'm gonna try to take some profits off the table as we try to get a pullback here down. Let's see how this thing plays out, guys. I may be on the wrong side, by the way. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. I wonder if we could try to take us down into this 770 area, guys. It would be nice if we try to do that. With that in mind, I'm going to try to short this market and look for a bit of a pullback down into this level at 770 area. Yeah, I've got 3 contracts right now. I'm going to scale in as we if we try to get a bit of a bounce in this market.
Yesterday,
There was a shooting in Louisiana. Louisiana shooting. Father kills 7 of his children. What? Father kills 7 of his children? Is that real? You've got to be kidding, guys. You got to be kidding. Anyways, getting back into trading. Oh wow. Anyways, yeah, so these are Take Profit Trader Pro accounts that I added this morning. These were all kind of pending, kind of waiting to get activated. So I was able to add 3, which is great. It's there now. It was the first day, and I got into a lot of good trades this morning. I was trying to short the market, and then we found some good ways to make some decent profits. I was going to try to get above the buffer right at the get-go today, and then I was like, you know what, let's just be grateful with with that couple $1,000s that I got here this morning. So I decided to just stop trading these accounts, and that's why you have this little $2,000 in each of these pro accounts. But as soon as I get to 5 pro accounts, I'm gonna try to get a lot more aggressive and see if I can actually get all you really need is 1 or 2 really good trades. Oversizing is fine when you're in a really nice right side of the trade, if you will, right? Because you're gonna quickly try to take your profit off the table right in the initial pop, right? And then just leave a couple as a runner, and then move your stop to the break even, right? Just got to be on the right side, which I've been having a bit of a tough time because I was trying to short the market obviously last couple 2 weeks, and of course you guys know the market was just keep moving in one direction, and that was to the upside. So it was really hard for me to to get anything going smoothly, right? So today was one of those classic example of a day where everything was just nice and smooth. Right at the start I went short, it worked out really nicely, and then towards the rest of the day, from the midday, I was just trying to look for longing opportunity on pullbacks. I did not believe that the market was going to end up pulling back here today towards the from the midday, so I kept looking for pullbacks to be a buyable opportunity, and that's exactly what I did today, and it worked out nicely for me. So yes, so there's what do you call this? I did request a payout here today with Lucid. I don't know if you guys saw that. Oh, what was that again? There's something. Anyways, I don't know what it was, but yeah, so here I requested. Oh, you're trading YRM. Oh, nice. Oh, hey, how's YRM? All right, and I did request $3,000 off Lucid, which is great. So this is my third payout on with them. I think fourth or third. I don't remember exactly. I struggled to get above 5 payouts, so we'll see how far I can go. You ended up session with $24,000 on your personal account. Nice, Theodore. Wow, look at you. Woo! Let's go, man. That's huge. Incredible. Wow. That's sick, man. Bowser Trades, what is going on, brother? Be careful when in a few minutes is event and break even, you will lose buffer. I'm not sure what you mean. Have a very large personal though. Nice, man. Oh, I see. Okay, well, you're definitely a big player. Gringo, what is going on? Diablo in the house. All right, guys. I mean, everybody. It sounds like everybody had a great day today. I'm grateful today, guys. Today was definitely one of those good days for sure, 100%. Yeah, not every day. Well, I mean, not every day is gonna be bad for StockTiger. Some days, come on. Some days I'm up too. Few minutes, the pullback will lose. Oh yeah, exactly, because it's trailing drawdown, right? Trailing drawdown, so it's really hard. That's something I've got to obviously be careful about, right? That's why we end up losing more take profit trader accounts, because of trailing drawdown. It's not easy, so just gonna have to play tight. Make sure take profits as you are in the money, right? Emmanuel, what is going on? Theodore, everybody, welcome, guys. The market pretty slow here. Let's see if we can actually get a bit of a pullback down. I'm gonna try to short this or what? I don't know. I mean, looks pretty really slow here today. Crazy. See, 804. Oh, I mean, I don't mind. Well, the market bullish, guys. 806, trying to get a balance here. 805, guys. I mean, are we gonna try to get out of this? You know, I almost kind of feel like, you know, we may look like it's a bull night, and then I think we kind of fade maybe. Anyways, I'm gonna have a hard stop here, 840. I'm gonna give myself 40 points on this trade, and I'm gonna try to scale into my short position as you try to get a bounce in this market, guys, and see what happens. I mean, we don't really get a lot of opportunities to try to get into a lot of trades during Globex, right? So the one trade that you get into, you really want to be on the right side. Now the question is, do I think this is just gonna keep moving to the upside? You know, it does look like we're holding, but a lot of things can change in a matter of a minute, right? So Vilacosurian, we again on the opposite side. Oh well, hey, I mean, we both can make money being on opposite sides, so I wouldn't be too concerned about it. Today was an inside day, no direction yet. Yes, but we had a nice little flush down into the open. Was it here at 7:30? We really chopped so bad here, incredible. We also had a good chance of kind of getting to a lot of chop trades, right? We had a lot of opportunity to get into a lot of chop trades, and then of course the market cracked underneath it and broke, and then we just flushed down and really took the bulls out of the system, and then somehow we found a way to get a bounce off the 560 and just keep pushing higher and higher since then. Grind higher, and towards the end of the day we got a bit of a squeeze. Now here I'm still kind of looking for a bit of a pullback here, guys. Let's see if that is doable. The pullback would be the first level 780, the next level is 770, and of course down into the 750s. And then I'm gonna try to be I'm gonna try to flip long on a pullback, right? So take profit along on a way down, and then try to long on a pullback here. So kind of expecting to be a range bound, and the range could be somewhere between that 820 into the 750s, right? So that could be the range that I'm kind of looking at right now. So right here, so I'm going to be using this sort of a levels. So channel range, top of the range will be this 815 to 20 area, and the bottom end of the range will be the 750 to 760 area. And kind of looking for a bit of a pullback and down into the 770s, and try to go long from there a little more aggressively. So we'll see how this thing plays out, guys. So far, nothing much. Mr. Winu in the house. What is going on, Minu? How did everybody do, guys? Everybody had a great day. Coccini in the house. Yo, man, I haven't seen you in a while, bro. Coccini, man. Coccini. I love your name, Coccini official. You are definitely official, Coccini. Everyone with another banger day. Let's go. Nice. Got Chop Jillian. I mean, that's fine. I mean, you know, not every day is gonna be green. You know, I had a lot of red days. Finally today, somehow we found a way to have a solid green day for me, so I'll take it. Pulverizer, worst day of the trading, no days off. Really? What happened, bro? You want to share? Like, worst day, you kind of tilted, you kind of got mad, and you just get blowing accounts. Is that what it is? No day off. If you don't mind, let me know. Blew your funded accounts this morning, Emmanuel Moriana. Well, I mean, it depends on how many you blew. So if you blew one, and you went very intentional, you went a little aggressive with with a clear intention in mind, then that's fine. But if you tilted, that's a different conversation. Made almost 15,000. Nice. Trading 11 hours straight. My brain is fried. Uh-oh. Well, you made 15,000 for 11 hours. So if you can trade for 11 hours straight every single day and get $15,000 in trading, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind. That will be like over I don't know, over $300,000 in a single month. Gold. What up? What is going on, brother? No days off. Got chopped, tilted, and blown evals and funded accounts all. Oh shit! All the accounts. Oh man, I'm really sorry, bro. I don't even know what to tell you. Nobody can do that. K-Dog in the house. If you trade 11 hours a day, Friday you'll be zombie. You'll be lucky if you're zombie. Bowser still short for May 13. Let's go, guys. We are getting a bit of a breakdown. I might a little breakdown. Nothing truly that meaningful. Whoa. Nice. Options, diamond hands. Look at you, bro. I meant all right, just coming back. Let's quickly take a look and see a couple of stocks here. The Bitcoin's getting a bounce, guys. The Bitcoin's into the $76. We are up 3% in the Bitcoin. The ES continue to get a bounce. A bunch of paper cuts put me into the Artias. What is going on, brother? So you had a bad day, is what you're saying? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. So we have a lot of traders having a tough day today. Alex Helen, honestly, you are a good person. By the way, it's the rule of business. You have to accept whether bluff people do. How did you do today, uncle? Which uncle are you talking about? Maybe somebody else? Because I'm definitely not an uncle. I'm only 17. Turning 18 in about a few months. April is a tough month for you. Green, Trump, red. I mean, yeah. It's... The market has been tough. And the market has been tough. If we kept going biased against certain direction and went against the market trend, if you will, even though it did not make a lot of sense, but if you went against the trend, I think this is when we get into a lot of trouble. And exactly that's what happened to me, of course, in the last couple weeks, a few times, but it's tough when you have this a huge directional move. I mean, not easy when you have over 4,000 points bounce on NQ in less than 2 weeks. That's a pretty significant bounce, right? So, and if you kept shorting the market into the strength for the last couple of weeks, then of course, I mean, it's just not going to end well. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wonder if I have a bit of a question mark as far as the ceasefire is concerned. Are we going to actually you know, end the war? Do we actually think we are going to end the war? I mean, that's I don't know. Wall Street seems to like believe that's what it's going to be, but I don't know. We'll see, guys. I mean, it's tough. I mean, I've never seen a war ending in like few weeks. I know this has definitely been over a month now, but I mean, even then, none of the wars ended in a month or two. None. Not able to use the Discord link. I'll share that again right now. Once again. Discord link is right there. And so coming into the Globex here tonight, I'm kind of using this sort of a level to be a key level of resistance. We obviously try to get a balance towards the end of the day today, but we obviously got a bit of rejection there. So I kind of feel like this could be a bit of a tough level to break above. So we may try to get a rejection here. We may try to retest it a few times, but then eventually kind of fade and end up pulling back into the level we just talked about, 770. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to try to scale into this trade as the market try to get a bit more further push to the upside into the 830s. But I'm going to have to exit this trade. Of course, if we get above this 840, I'm going to have to exit this trade. So I'm going to be looking for this level to be a major level of resistance, and that we have a high probability of a pullback here down to 770s. If not, then I obviously, like I said again, I exit this trade at 840. Pretty slow. So let's take a look and see what sort of a headline do we have here in the house. Google expanding Gemini in Chrome to users in Asia Pacific. New Zealand first quarter capacity utilization 91% compared to 89% the previous year. US and Mexico to advance technical talks this week on stronger rules of origin for key industrial goods, on critical minerals and bilateral trade irritants. So I think the US and Canada definitely having a bit of a tough time right now. There was already a lot of tension between the two countries in the last few days, I've noticed. So not a good start as far as the trade talks are concerned between the US and Canada. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, we are getting a bit of a bounce, guys. I mean, 806, we'll kind of watch how this thing plays out. Guest Tony in the house. What is going on, brother? Looks bouncy. We got to bounce off that EMA 794. I still think hold on one second, guys. I mean, overall, guys, on a longer time frame, I'm leaning a little more bullish, but short term, right, on a 1 minute chart, I'm looking for just a quick snap here, pulling back into the 770s. That's 20 points from where we are now. Not asking for too much here. Definitely doable. So let's see if we end up pulling back into the 770s before we try to get a bounce. Probably pull back into the 770s and we end up getting a bounce into the 840s. If not now, maybe into Tokyo, or maybe tonight. Yeah, what a slow price action, guys. Holy. Crazy. I wonder if I want to go a little more aggressively here, guys. I am kind of thinking about it. But again, I don't want to be I don't want to be like last night. You know, there's really no direction to move and I try to just go aggressive and then it ends up popping and then I'm like, all of a sudden I'm down like a lot. So I want to be a little more realistic here. So we are shorting this from 804. I wonder if I want to be adding some more and maybe change a little bit of a strategy here. All right, guys, I'm going to change the strategy because I think this is going to take all day. I'm going to look for a quick snap here. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to my stop would be in that 820 area. That's where my stop's going to be. And I'm going to try to scale into the short position. All right, so this is what I'm going to try to do. I'll put a hard stop at 822 and see how it plays out. In the meantime, we got, yeah, we still have like an hour and a half for Tokyo, guys. I mean, there's a long ways to go. Soldo Grave in the house. What is going on, brother? Thank you for being here. The direction is down. Direction is down. I don't know. Overall direction is down. I'm not sure about that. Let's still do a poll. Well, actually, I already did a poll. Well, majority of the traders said they're gonna go long here tonight. So. Okay. My listed accounts are looking good too. My listed accounts, I've got I'm kind of betting on the 150s with the listed accounts. Just kind of feel like the 50k is a little bit too small for me. I'm feeling a little more comfortable right now with the 150s. Not saying this is what I'm going to be trending into. That's absolutely not the case. Still, my bread and butter is going to be the 50s, but for now, for time being, obviously it's kind of related to the market conditions, and the market obviously has been very, very volatile. So instead of me trying to downsize my position, I'm gonna I've been saying this, I've been calling out this for a while now, but keep the same contract size every time I get into trades, but just get a bigger account size, right? So you don't really have to change the way you kind of trade. Just do the same thing every single day, but your account size is bigger, your drawdown's bigger, you know. So I think that's been working out nicely for me short term. I'm not saying the 150s are the ones that I'm going to be going after long term, but just saying for now it's working out nicely for me. So I'm going to stick to a nice blend between the 150s and the 50s. And then you know, look for some more consistent payouts rolling in. Oh, by the way, guys, we are getting a bit of a bounce in the market. Van Trader, Soldogram, MVP, Mickey, Tiger, you made 16.5 so far. Woo! That's a lot of profits. Are you gonna be taking your payouts on that? $16? Let's go. Oh yeah, and also I am working on the Tradify accounts too. The Tradifies are, of course, the select accounts, the 50k select accounts, and these are all going to be daily payouts as well. They're all here right now, so these are all daily payouts. I'm going to be going after these and see how it plays out into the rest of the month. Hopefully we get into a lot of good trades. I was not able to get into a lot of trading with Apex accounts for now, as we were kind of running out of time and the market was just not there. So I didn't want to take any risks. I said, you know, I'll just kind of walk away. And I've got two XFA accounts, and I've got to activate my Bulonox account, funded account with me. Two Phidias accounts still alive and well, and I've got two funded accounts with out of the six out of the 25k accounts, the funded next that I bought, I was able to get two accounts to funded stage, which I think is not bad. Not bad, to be honest, because I was going after with 1 or 2 mini contracts, so I wasn't downsizing at all just because it's a 25k account. So I attacked, and we were able to get to 2 accounts. So I've got a lot of firms, you know, with a couple funded accounts, but I haven't been trading much. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get a little more active with the rest of the accounts. Yeah, today I was only able to trade 2 funded accounts with Apex this morning. So really, for most part, my pretty much majority of the trades were actually done on Take Profit Trader and the Lucid and a little bit of Tradify, and that was it. And then the rest of the other firms, accounts with the other firms were kind of like on a back burner for today. And I was completely fine with if I'm not able to trade those today, I was completely okay with that, because you know, the market was definitely very slow after that big dump we got early in the day, and then for the rest of the day it was kind of like non-event, right? So I hate getting chopped in the market, guys, especially when the market is really tight, very choppy, and you are trying to force yourself into getting a lot of trades because you want to have your accounts count as a day. That's when things start to not work out nicely for you. Why so little with Apex? Nothing really. I just you know, a bit of priorities really. It just happened to be that way. I was active with Apex last week, and this week I'm just trying to build you know, the cushion on the Take Profit Trader and the Lucid, and then kind of move on to the Apex accounts. The Apex accounts have the DLL, so I wanted to kind of stay away from you know, putting myself into a trouble, because I was using 1 or 2 mini contracts all throughout the day. So imagine if you were 2 mini contracts trading one of your Apex accounts on a 50k, that could hit the DLL pretty quickly, right? So the thing is, though, I mean, the time is the problem, right? So by the time I was kind of said and done with Take Profit Trader and Lucid, I just did not have the time to get into everything else, and that's really it. Nothing else really. Oh, Joe's Kenny, no problem, brother. No problem, man. Thank you for being here. Tiger Apex pay you yet? No, I still have my $2,000 pending on the legacy account. So that's the problem, right? My legacy accounts are something that I'm waiting. I've got like $15,000 on that account, on my legacy account, so I don't know how that's gonna play out. It's gonna be an important one. You have a big loss. One of the 50k Apex accounts this morning. You got about 450 before you got into DLL. How is the best way to save it? I think probably just micro scalp is probably the way to go. Micro scalp, or just kind of wait for I know a lot of our fellow traders kind of do this. When you have CPI or when you have big red folder events, wait for that event and place your limit order and place your take profit target as well at the same time. So when obviously say if it's CPI news that comes out on Friday, for example, then you get into this little trade, put your limit order and take profit, and just if it pops, then you've already made like $400-500, and you're immediately your drawdowns kind of moved much higher, right? You've been using intraday. Yeah, I mean that's what I do. My accounts are all intraday trading drawdown accounts. I don't do any of that, any of the what do you call this, none of the end of day with Apex. I just continue to trade trading drawdown accounts. It's just cheaper, and honestly I just don't know if it's gonna make any difference, a meaningful difference for me, because I'm just so used to trading drawdown accounts, right? We've been trading, yeah, all of us have been trading drawdown accounts, Apex, for the longest time ever, so we're just so used to it now. Hey Tiger, you've got to reply on the giveaway. Let me check. Janus Mandiolo, hey, thanks for being a member. Thanks for your support, brother. Thank you so much. You heard Apex is holding back on payouts for many traders. Why would that be? Any idea? Boomer bust trade, let's go. Yeah, right now my attention, to be honest, guys, I kind of feel like I've been getting a lot of payouts with Lucid. I'm very grateful, guys, man, honestly. This month I've made over 13,000 after the split, right? After split, this is net for StockTiger, 13,000 out of the total 21,000 that I made this month. 13,000 from Lucid alone. No, actually I lied. I've got a bit of Tradify on that too, but I mean very marginal, right? So if you say 13 divided by 21, that's 60% of the total profits coming from Lucid alone, guys. I mean, it's, even though I have a lot more accounts with Apex, you know, bulk of the over 60% of the profits coming, so not the profits, the payouts coming in from Lucid, pretty good. How many how many accounts did you blow? We don't count how many accounts we blew to through that process making 13,000. We don't know. Nobody. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can do it that way. We just, I mean, for me, it's how much I spent is what I would like to use, right? Instead of saying how many accounts I blow. I have no idea because I blow so many, right? So. This month is definitely one of my lowest month as far as my expenses is concerned, because I spent 20
order filled.
I spent 25,000 for the first 3 months of the year, right? This month my goal was to really downsize on my expenses, and that was an absolute goal, and that's great because I think I've achieved my goal. And yet, no sacrifice on the payout standpoint. All right. I mean, first of all, I don't know what this market's trying to do, man. Are we trying to get a bounce or pullback? Make up your mind, market, please. What are we trying to do that? So far, it looks like we are trying to get a bounce, but I mean. Yeah, I mean, Lucid has been super duper, guys. I mean, honestly, it's very grateful that we have Lucid here, guys. I mean, definitely my this month is Lucid that's been saving me, and last month was Take Profit Trader. And yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Apex was still there. Like last month was Take Profit Trader number 1, Apex number 2, and number 3 was Lucid. This month, Lucid number 1, Apex number 2, and Take Profit Trader number 3. Right, so that's what it is. But so the ranking keeps changing, but it's always between these 3 firms for me. But I think Apex should have been the number 1. If I did get my Apex payouts approved, which obviously I'm kind of waiting right now. That is the second week of waiting on Lucid Live. Who? Faisal Barati, are you waiting to go live in Lucid for 2 weeks? I mean, to go live with the prop firms, it's not. I don't know, man. I mean, I think it usually takes a little longer, right? You haven't gotten a reply on the giveaway. Holy cow. Free space, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. What Lucid did you on? Yeah, mine's all flex. Mine's on flex, guys. And man, this market is just trying to get a bounce or what? Am I gonna have to try to flip to long here, guys? Well, we're kind of overextended to the upside from an RSI standpoint. RSI into the $75 to $80 area. So I kind of suspect that we may. I am looking for some pullback. Let's see what happens. Apex is still best for scaling. Yeah, I mean, 20 accounts, guys. It's not small. 20 accounts, huge. 20 accounts. Ability to trade 20 accounts, guys. And if you're okay with trailing drawdown, then I think that's a pretty good deal. Absolutely. Tradify took, I think Tradify probably, Tradify and Take Profit Trader, from what I'm hearing, probably had the best live, what do you call this program? That's what I heard, but I could be wrong. The system is ready for normal operation, whatever that is. Okay. Your brain is fried. Hey man, Vilacos Sharian. Hey, no problem, bro. I know that you had a tough month. I hope you recover though, bro. I hope you recover. Yeah, I mean, I'm just, I'm just grateful, guys. I'm just so grateful because I don't know if you guys saw this little thing that I put it on there on our PNL, and this is what I said. Like I was trying to get to a payout on my Lucid account, and I saw this, and then I was like, was this ever possible a year and a half ago? I was thinking to myself, and I said, well, I don't think so, because a year and a half or 2 years ago, I would have never been with accounts for over 30 days to begin with, but consistently, have a lot of accounts green. I never really did that 2 years ago, right? And we're here sitting here today with a lot of accounts, a lot of greens. Yes, we obviously, like I said again, I've said not all accounts need to be green. I blow a lot of accounts, but to be able to be green on some of the accounts for over 30 days just makes me feel a lot better, right? A year and a half ago, this is clearly not possible. And I just want to share that with you guys. I mean, it's just not easy, right? We have come a long way, I think. Yeah. We really have come a long way, guys. A year and a half ago, man. A year and a half ago? Was it 2 years ago? I think it was a year and a half ago. I blew all my funded accounts at one go. Why? Because I was mad. Why? Because I got my payouts denied. And that was about $25,000 of payout that I just got denied. And I just got absolutely mad. I couldn't control my emotions. And then I ended up blowing all of my accounts. I think I had about 25 accounts at the time. And I ended up blowing all my 25 accounts. And I was copy trading about 10 accounts at a time. So just a couple bad trades was just good enough to just blow it. Woo! Let's go! I have no idea how I got denied, but what I'm trying to tell you is we came a long way. That's what I was trying to get to. And we are far better as a trader, all of us together. We're all growing. And this community, and this is what it's all about in this community, right? We came a long way, guys, man. We came a long way, man. Seriously. Very, very grateful. I stopped copy trading last year. That's when I just completely just stopped copy trading. It's harder. Don't get me wrong, guys. I mean, just because I say I don't copy trade anymore, it's not rosy. It's tough. I'll tell you why it's tough. Because you're trying to trade one account at a time. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do get into multiple trades. It's just that I don't copy trade, but I get into one trade and then I get into the next trade simultaneously. But in a lot of cases, though, in most of the time, I would just get into one single account into trading. And then once I'm done trading that account, I move on to the next. You see a lot of traders tell you they're not copy trading, but they're already in like 20-30 trades on 23 different accounts, but they just entered different levels. But I'm not even doing that. I'm just getting into one. I get into that trade, close that trade, and then move on to the second trade. In most of the cases, right? All right. Are we going to just squeeze to the upside, guys? I mean, I don't know what this market's trying to do, but I mean... it looks like it's trying to go higher. Market just completely forgot about the bears, guys. No pulling back. No pulling back. Just move on. Let's keep going higher. Incredible. Rhythmic is lagging. I don't have my Rhythmic on right now. My Quant Tower. Wonder if I have to put it on right now. Hold on a second. Let me just get onto my Quant Tower right now. I'll let you know if this Quant Tower is working. Rhythmic is lacking. This is such a great habit. I would have saved dozens of accounts by doing that. Oh, Archer 1 F10. It is harder, right? So you gotta. It's energy draining because you're gonna have to do it all at one at a time. But this makes me feel a lot more comfortable. You know what I mean? Especially when guys like me, I'm not a full-time trader, and I'm kind of busy during the day. You got a lot of stuff going on. You got a lot of distractions, right? So. Imagine you get into a trade and then you kind of realize, I think that's a mistake. It's too late. You got like 20 accounts copy trading, that all accounts are gonna go. Instead of doing that, I get into trade. I mean, you know what? As long as the market moves about 100 points in a span of say 15 to 20 minutes, you can still get into a lot of trades. It doesn't necessarily have to be like waiting for great entries, because if the market's moving 100 points in 15 minutes, you probably could get into like 10-15 trades. At least from my perspective, I think that's what it is. The Rhythmic seems to be working, guys. I don't see a problem with the Rhythmic accounts. It is working out. Let me see if I can actually place an order. Just want to kind of wait and see if I can actually place an order with this. Yeah. There we go. It's working. I don't see any problem. Right? It's kind of working nicely here. So no lagging here in my opinion. Bob in the house. What is going on, man? You don't copy trade unless you have a bunch. Then I may copy trade 2 at a time. Yeah, I think 2 at a time is fine. honestly, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do copy trade now, but I do like 2 maybe at most, but not more than that, right? 2. You know, you gotta set a strategy, of course. I mean, if you're gonna copy trade 30 accounts at a time, then it's gonna take you much longer to get to a payout, because you're obviously being very conservative in your trades, because you're kind of nervous about, oh shit, what if I get into silly trades? Then you're gonna blow your 30 accounts in a single go. So you're gonna obviously downside your position. So normally, if you're in one mini contract, you would probably go, I don't know, maybe a couple micros, or you're gonna look for a very micro scalp trades only with 20 accounts copy trading. But that's gonna take you a long time to get payouts. You know what I mean? So every whatever you try to do, there's always pros and cons, right? You're copy trading 30 accounts at a time. That could take you 60 days to get payout, because you're going really slow on those accounts because you're copy trading them, right? But I kind of feel like 2 accounts copy trading seems to be a sweet spot for me for now. I kind of like copy trading 2 accounts. So if I end up blowing, I'm well, obviously nobody's okay to blow 2 accounts at a 2 accounts, but I mean, I wouldn't mind blowing 2 accounts copy trading versus blowing 20-30 accounts at a time, right? And I have a lot of distractions in the morning too, so it's gonna be harder for me to copy trade any more than 2 accounts at a time. You could break up to 40 into the groups of 5 and 3. Yeah, I mean, I think 2 is fine. You know, I always look for 2 accounts to copy trade. Paul Anthony, man, thanks for being a member. Thank you guys for being here, bro. Does copy trading distract with worry? No, because it's not copy trading itself that's a distraction. It's just that you know, if it's a part-time job, like if trading is a part-time for you, you've obviously got a lot of stuff going on during the day. That's what I'm talking about, right? So you may be working, you know, so that's a distraction itself, just having a job itself, right? So cool, Bob. During the day, there's plenty of trades to take that you can trade 1 account at a time. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about, right? We still have an option. I know a lot of you guys, well, I don't know if you guys, but I mean, I heard a lot of people say, well, let's wait for perfect entries. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, so far it's been working out nicely for me, you know. I don't know, man. I'm just not. I'm not looking for a perfect setup, especially trading the futures with the PROPFIRM accounts. I may do that with personal live accounts, trading equities, right? With let's say if you're trying to trade Apple, for example, today, day trading, intraday, and you're using $50,000 to trade Apple, right? Then I'm gonna look for a perfect entry, because I need that perfect entry, right, to maximize my potential. But when the trading futures with the PROPFIRM accounts, I mean, honestly, you have an opportunity to make a lot of money, even with 20-30 points. And we move 20-30 points every few minutes, especially in the mornings, right? So but if you have 20 or more accounts and you trade them separately, you end up taking bad trades and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, that's absolutely true too. You're gonna have to somehow manage that, right? You're gonna have to somehow manage that. But you know, I get a lot more aggressive when I'm not copy trading, because I feel comfortable, because in the worst case, I end up blowing 1 account. That's why I'm able to go a lot more aggressive. You know, let's say if I was copy trading even 3 or 4 accounts at a time, there's absolutely no way in the world I would be aggressive in my trades, right? I'll probably end up being like few micros, maybe 3 micros, right? And that's it. But because it's only 1 account, I'm able to go aggressively, because in the worst case, you're only going to end up losing 1 account, right? Tiger has been lagging since last week. Take profit trader? Not really. Janice Mediola 3328, thank you for being a YouTube member. Thank you so much for your support to the channel. Take Profit Trader has been lagging since last week. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think they've been lagging. And not a ghost trades today on your eval account. It's not a good sign for you. Ghost trades, you know, I don't know about. So the ghost trades are not really Take Profit Trader. That's probably you're talking about Tradeovate. So it happened to me this morning as well, by the way. And I was trading on my Lucid accounts. And I tried to exit my trade, but I couldn't do it. Luckily, I was up a lot. Like, tell you what, I had an account here, Lucid, if you see. I'm halfway through on this eval here on a 150K account. I was up $9,000. And I was like, oh no. I wanted to exit my trade. And by the time I exit my trade, I was only up 45. I was actually up 47 or 4,800. So I had to obviously do buy sell to get it down to 45. But I was up over 9,000. But when I tried to exit my trade at 9,000, it wouldn't do it. So we had a lot of problems with Tradeovate, by the way, if you guys noticed it. Yeah, so majority of my payouts with Lucid were all 150Ks this month. Majority. Got very lucky. I'm scared to trade the funded accounts that I have with Funded Next and Phidias because these are all small accounts. These are all like 25K accounts, right? So I don't want to blow those accounts. I'm like, no, let me just not trade those. You know? Just leave it there. 25K accounts. I mean, I don't know. I may trade them with the 1 micro, honestly speaking, because those funded accounts, I really want to see if I can hold it. If I can, maybe try to hold it as long as I can, right? So the goal is really not to get quick payouts, because we got a lot of other accounts that we can actually depend on to get either daily payouts or payouts every 5 days. The 25K accounts, I want to kind of use them as a, you know, base hits and try to see if I can hold it for many months. We'll see. But I haven't traded any of my 25K accounts this morning, and also in the last few days. And Phidias, for example, I haven't traded for over 3-4 months on my 25K account. It's incredible. So cup and handle, I don't know, man. It's just so far we are kind of holding it really nicely here into the 800. 800 seems to be a nice little support here, guys. 800 just seems to be a nice, beautiful support. Prior resistance is starting to act as a support now, which is great. Now let's see if we can actually get a nice little break to the upside here. So I'm gonna be looking for this. See if we get a break to the upside here right now, guys. If we can't, then we end up pulling back here down. I'm still looking for a 770 to 780 area to for a pullback. We'll see. I'm gonna try to be a little patient here in this trade. Incus suddenly became a stable coin. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Something smells. It just kind of feels like it wants to just rip here. and take everything down with it. I hope that's not what it's gonna try to do. You know what? The nice thing is I'm only at 7 micro, so I still have lots of room to add, just in case we end up getting a bounce. So obviously it depends on what sort of a bounce we get here. If we squeeze out and with a big fat volume, then I'm gonna have to obviously exit my trade. But we got absolutely no volume here, guys. Absolutely no volume. So we have a good chance of a pullback as well. So I'm not so overly too concerned about this right now, to be honest with you. Thank you guys once again for being here with us. Just so you know, if you guys are new to the channel, I go live every night, Globex 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. I also go live in the mornings at least twice a week, usually at about 10:30 a.m. in the morning Eastern time. So if you guys want to get notified, just make sure to hit that notification bell. And guys, if you guys want to support the channel, please make sure to smack the like never before. Thank you so much, everybody, for your support to the channel. So we got a bit of a rejection there. 812. Let's see if we end up pulling back here down into the 770s. If we end up getting a bounce, like I said again, if the volume is still dead, then I'm gonna try to add to my short position and look for a bit of a push down. Should have shorted MBT. Oh man, I haven't seen MBT in a while. Let me just take a look at the MBT here, guys. MBT. What's the ticker symbol on MBT, guys? Is it J6 or K6? I'm assuming it's J6, but just want to kind of make sure. I'm assuming it's J6. I think it's J6. Yeah, that's right. Oh, maybe not actually. Maybe I lied. Maybe it's not J6. K6 maybe. Oh, K6 is even worse. M. Oh my god, this is like classic. I think it's J. I think it's J, guys. All right, so Bitcoin's pulling back a little bit. The crude oil, let's take a look at the crude oil, guys. The crude oil, nothing there at the moment. There's nothing really there on the crude oil, guys. I didn't get a chance to trade. Well, I have a new XFA account, of course. I was not able to trade those XFA accounts. Unfortunately, I did not get a time. So I've got 2 Express accounts. It's just been there for a few days now, and I wasn't able to trade these accounts. I didn't want to force myself, and that's why there's a whole bunch of Apex accounts, including the XFA accounts that I haven't traded. So not a bad thing, guys. Not a bad thing, right? If I can't trade because I'm kind of running out of time, I don't want to force it to. So in the meantime, we are getting payouts, so that's really I guess what it matters. Looks like Apex resolved the rhythmic issue we had on the April 17th, right? So I don't know if you guys got that email or message from Apex, guys. All right, so we got a little bit of a rejection here. Let's pull him back right now. Honestly, I don't know how to play the pro accounts that I have here with me. Honestly, I'm kind of a little concerned. A little bit, I don't know why. Just because I want to hold this. I want to get above the buffer without having to blow any of these accounts. I may have to go a little slow in the next few days. But it would be amazing if I can actually get above the buffer on one of the accounts. And that way, it's going to be like maybe a few $100s every day for daily payouts will be amazing. I'm going to be loading in some trade day as well, guys, because the trade days are also daily payouts as well. So I'm going to be looking for those to be my daily payout accounts as well. But I mean, the only catch with the trade day is as soon as you get above $5,000 of payout, it's like they're going to have to move you to live, right? So that's what I'm kind of a little not comfortable, because you guys know I can't go live, right? So copper is going to squeeze tonight. Oh, copper. What's the ticker symbol for copper, guys, if you guys don't mind? Pretty interesting, guys. I mean, this market is definitely not moving. Stand still. Let's see if we end up breaking out or we end up pulling back a little bit. So I'm still looking for a bit of a pullback here down. So we'll see. So New Zealand CPI, guys, just came in line with expectation. Yeah, why I can't go live? I mean, I don't know. It's some regulatory issues in West Canada. I don't know. Heavy shorts, no bulls. That's why we are not going to see any moves. No one cares about New Zealand. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rules Crypto. Please forgive me. Tiger used to be a copper king, man. Oh my god. Coach Fred. I had a tough time trading copper for sure. Actually, you know what? I think I remember losing an account trading copper. And I lost it pretty quickly too. I don't know what that was all about, but I mean, same in Germany can't go live. Big belly button. There we go. I mean, if Germany can't go live, so yeah, so I don't know. I mean, that's what makes me feel very uncomfortable every time I get pretty close to going live. Like, you know what I mean? It's self-employed, Cruise Swan, FinTech. A lot of new names here, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Dave004 in the house. Coach Fred, those are good old days. Yeah, exactly. It was like a year and a half or something like that. Me new. I prefer to be in sim-funded accounts, to be honest. I mean, ability to make, like live accounts, live accounts are, well, I don't know how to explain this, but I mean, just think about it, right? So you only have like a couple $1,000s to kind of work with, you know, and if you end up getting to the wrong trade, you end up blowing that account essentially on the same day. Not saying that's what it's gonna be, but I mean, you have a good chance of blowing that account even with $2,000-$3,000 of drawdown, right? So imagine you are trading the sim funded accounts, and with Apex, say your 20 accounts, that's a big advantage, right? 20 accounts you're trading, and imagine if you're not copy trading, let's say you lose 3 accounts, but you're still with 17 accounts, and out of the 17 accounts that you have, still say 9 accounts or 10 accounts are pretty close to payouts, and that payouts is like 10 grand right there, right? So it's it makes a huge difference. I don't know if Apex is a good example, but I mean, just saying. If I blow out live accounts, can I do evaluation? I would imagine. I think so. It depends on what sort of a firm you're trading with.
Order filled.
But I wouldn't be. Yeah, I think you should be. Right? I mean, you blow live accounts, you're just gonna go back to where it started, right? So look at this wick, guys. I mean, we end up pulling back here into 790. Let's see if we get a bit of a pullback here, guys, down. I'm gonna try to change this to something else. Not this. Not this. I think this is better. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh shit, what am I doing? I'm gonna get rid of that. All right, there we go, guys. So I've got 6 contracts here. I'm getting a bit of a pullback. I'd love to. I wonder if I want to add here, guys. I mean, this could be the moment to do it. So it's obviously in the end, we got a bit of a rejection. Now the only question that I have is, we are right at the VWAP. Are we gonna try to get a bounce? I mean, this we've had this for many days. So we end up having a wick here. It was just a good example yesterday at night when I blew that 2 take profit trader eval accounts. This is pretty close to that sort of a wick that we're getting right now. So we could end up getting a bounce as well. So I'm gonna have to stay patient. I want to see a little bit more break to the downside that's gonna give us sort of a direction to move, and then I'm gonna try to go a little more aggressively on a short-sided trade. Webull is still down. What does that mean? Oh, I don't trade on Webull, so I don't know. Minu, your plan is to take long until near or overcome all-time high and sell all. I don't know, man. That all-time high could be a new fresh all-time high again. No more Nolim. 놀림이 아닌데. Alright. Oh man, I was on a trade on the Apex account right here. I want to get a lot better. Yeah, absolutely. Of course. I mean, that's everybody's goal. We all want to get better every day. And I really do want to get better. Of course, I mean, at the end, we want to lose less accounts. And we want to have more and more accounts longer with consistent payouts. I mean, ideally, I would love to have like 5 listed funded accounts, 5 traded accounts with daily payouts and above the buffer, by the way, and 5 pro accounts well above the buffer, and just getting daily payouts every single day, guys. I mean, that's just the dream come true. Imagine if that is possible, guys. I mean, over 10 to 15 accounts just for daily payouts. I mean, that's crazy. I think that's doable. I think that's very much doable, guys. It is definitely a boring market for now, but I think something is starting to move. We got 30 more seconds, guys. Sorry, 30 more minutes for Tokyo, so we'll see how this thing plays out. The 25K is a little bit tough, you know, and this is what I'm kind of getting into a conclusion that 25Ks are very, very tough to trade. Very tough, yeah. I mean, obviously, it's just got to do with the drawdowns. All right, guys, we're getting a bit of a pullback. I wonder if I want to be adding here, guys. I want to add some more right here. I'd like to. I'm going to try to do that right here, guys.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, 20 contracts. 20 contracts, guys.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
25 contracts, guys. 25 contracts, man. We're going to get a bounce, of course. Obviously, StockTiger is long. I've added massive ads. Now we're gonna obviously get a bounce. All right, guys, I've added a lot, so let's see what happens here now.
Order filled. Order filled.
I'm gonna have to do a bit of a zoom in, guys, if you guys don't mind.
Order filled.
I can't see those levels are. A lot of stuff. Spider web. StockTiger's classic. Gangnam style trading. I'm doing really well with the 150s lately, so I feel very comfortable, and it's giving me a lot of wiggle room. So I don't know, a lot of my payouts are in the 150s anyways, so with an exception the Apex. I don't know why, but Apex, I'm a little bit more sharper every time I trade Apex accounts for some reason. Maybe it's because I realize there's a DLL that I'm gonna have to work with. So I'm looking for like a couple $100 and that's it. As soon as I hit my $300, I'm out. And that counts as a day, right? So Alright, so here we are, guys. I'm kind of wondering what this is going to do. I'd like to see a nice little flush down. Well, I got so many here. Holy mochina. One, two. That's it. No, I think that's okay, man. I mean, if we end up getting a bounce right off this level, man, that's gonna be a shame. That is going to be a shame. Are you seriously real? Really? Is this going to be a bottom? I'm still shorting, guys. I'm still shorting here. Man, this is trying to get past the VWAP here. You better not do that. Man. Chica. Come on. Bring it down. Please. Somebody push this thing down, please. Thank you, everybody. 55Ks are usually with easier ratio to pass. Yes. It's easier to pass, but it's easiest one to blow as well because of the smaller drawdown. Danny Boy trades. Best technique you recommend for 20k month in PROPFIRM futures? As to how many accounts and extra? I don't know if there's a strategy with that, to be honest. All right, let's see, guys, if we end up flushing it down. I need a flush down. Flush. That's what we need right now. We need a nice little flush down, guys. I want to just full port this bad boy right now, to be honest, man. I just can't do that. I don't want to end up blowing this. All right, I have a feeling we're going to dump right now. I'm going to zoom in. Let's zoom in, guys. Getting ready for a big night show. Big night show. Coming to you here tonight, StockTiger. I've absolutely zoomed in on this bad boy, guys. It's time for some show. This is gonna be a lot of fun, guys. Imagine if this thing just flushes down and just rip through all my limit orders. It's gonna be like come on, let's do it, please. Don't scare me. I think if we get above 805, then I'm in trouble. Then StockTiger is definitely in trouble. I'm gonna zoom out after that. Oh shit, guys. Well, did I really drink myself? Looks like a little bit of a short-term bottom here. Kind of playing out. I'm getting really upset right now. Really upset, StockTiger. Oh, really? NQ overcome? It looks like it's gonna go up. Uh-oh. Yeah, if you just take a look for a 50-minute chart, does look like it wants to grind higher, but you know, we'll see. I've got 22 micro contracts here right now, so oh my god, this is going, guys. Don't, please. As in, like, how many accounts you recommend? Just focusing on 5, let's say 50s or 10 50s. As you know, sometimes the more accounts we trade, it messes up. So I don't know if, I don't know how to explain that, but I mean, let's say 10 50k accounts and try to pass 6, right? And then you activate 5 accounts on the Lucid, and so you got 5 funded accounts on the Lucid, and you got 1 as a backup, right? I'll try to have a couple more backups just in case, and then try to use that 5 funded accounts now. No copy trading, trading all accounts one at a time, and you're gonna attack one single account, pick a day, and look for the solid setup, and try to go very aggressive on that trade, and try to get above the buffer right away, right, on that one single account. That gives you that sort of a wiggle room, because that one account is gonna pay for all your expenses, right? Because you're gonna, let's say if you get above the buffer on that one single account, the first one, then you've already paid literally, well, all you need is $150 for another 4 days, right? And so to get to a full max payout, and that's $2,000, and that's gonna pay for all your expenses that you actually paid to loading those accounts. So I don't know if I'm explaining this properly, because I'm just kind of busy trying to get into a trade and looking at the chat as well. But yeah. Oh, well, looks like we are getting a little bit of a bounce, guys. I'm trying to push it down, but it's just keep trying to grind higher. Classic bull market. Thank you everybody once again for being here. Do not forget to smack the like, guys, if you guys want to support the channel. Thank you so much, everybody. Please take a few seconds of your time to do that. Thank you. Mucho gracias, amigos. Absolute gracias. Oh, guys, man, I need to pull back here, please. No, I can't even look at the chart anymore, guys. I'm gonna have to look at somewhere else. Maybe look at my beautiful window. Are we getting a bounce? Come on, I mean, come on, market. I purposely zoomed in, you know, to make this a little more exciting here. I placed a lot of limit orders, as you guys can see. Over, I think this is definitely, I can't even count this, but I think this is definitely over 20 limit orders I've placed, right? To see this thing get filled, absolutely just get filled right away, like that, right? Let's go. Beyond Meat 55% move today, really? Beyond Meat, man, Beyond Meat was like a penny stock many years ago. BYND, right? Actually, no, I think it's BYND. Yeah, Beyond Meat. Yeah, it's $1 now, man. That thing was like, I don't know how much was it before in the past. I think it was like $200 or something like that. 2 years ago or something like that, right? It's up $1. It's a penny stock. Incredible. Oh my God, guys, it's up 15% after hour. Oh my God. Well, I kind of got a little excited there on that dump, but the dump actually ended up being bought. Thank you so much, market. It doesn't look like you're gonna make this work out on my favor. Like looks like we are going to get a bounce. You know, honestly, this could be a bit of a bear flag, guys. I kind of like this bear flag. We're underneath all the EMAs, and this almost kind of really feels like a bear flag to me, guys. Bear flag, let's go, everybody. Bear flag. I think we're gonna get a nice little bear flag, guys, to the downside. Let's go, baby. Absolute confidence in this. Let's go. What would be the commission? Honestly, guys, I don't actually even think about commission. If you're on a winning side of the trade, these commissions does matter a little bit, but I mean, it's not gonna change the world, right? Maybe I'm kind of thinking maybe it's $1 per contract, right? So even if you're in the micro, just because micro is 1/10 of the size of the mini contract, that doesn't mean that the commission is 1/10 as well, right? So I think it's 1 times 1, right? So if you're one mini contract, it's $1. If you're one micro contract, you're in $1 as well. So if you're 20 micro, of course, that would mean about $20. But you know, at the end of the day, like I said again, if you're on a winning side, you know, you're winning $500, $600, $700, $800. You know, it doesn't really change the world. Yeah, man, Lucid already paid. It's already hit my bank account. Incredible, man, incredible. Lucida. Thank you so mucho, gracias. Lucid Trading. Firm. All right, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All right, I give up. I thought it's gonna get a pullback, but it's not doing that. So I don't know. Futures contract $5 per round trip per contract. Oh, I see. It's a half a cent. Guys, come on, man. I need a pullback. I love Lucid, 100%. I love Lucid. I love Take Profit Trader. And I love Apex. I like Tradify. And I like you too. Guys, come on. That can be true. I think eventually we break it down, guys. Eventually I think we break it down a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not saying it's gonna like dump all the way down. I think we get a minor little pullback that could potentially be into the 760s. We'll see if this is gonna play out. I've got 22 micro contracts here, so I don't know. Like I said again, this is zoomed in, so zoomed in. All my limit orders are actually in that 780s right now, so man, come on. Give me that little dub. Don't embarrass me. Please. Please. Don't embarrass me. All right, we're getting a rocket launcher to the downside. Let's see. Let's see how quickly we move down, guys, here on this bad boy. Yeah, I'm not even looking at the chat right now, guys. I'm getting a little nervous. I want to add, man. I'm so tempted to just keep adding here, but I'm like, nah, don't do that, StockTiger. That's raising a bad habit again. NQ overcome, you know, you have a good point. It should have been down by now, but if it's not, then it is trying to get a bounce. I see that. But I think this is a classic bear flag. Classic bear flag, right? On a very tiny, shorter time frame, right? So we could see a little quick flush down, and that gets bought. But a pullback into the 780s could be possible. I'm a little bit more confident. If it doesn't play out, where is your stop going to be? Honestly, my stop, I have no idea. Maybe above the VWAP. So I'm kind of thinking maybe 805 to 809, somewhere here. Maybe this will be my stop here, right? So 810 area. I'm gonna have to end up exiting my trade just in case we end up getting a bounce, right? So the VWAP is right at 800 area. That's definitely that pivot that we got to get through that. All right. So anyways, I'm still kind of waiting for this thing to flush down. Let's see if we do that right now, guys. And good luck, everybody, if you guys are trading here. And I hope you guys are holding on to your trades. Is anybody long? Anybody short right now? Anybody? It's crazy, guys. Crazy. Crazy market. Well, oh my dear, guys, we got Tokyo in about 10 minutes. I completely forgot about that. You know, I keep forgetting about Tokyo, guys. I mean, I love you, Tokyo, don't get me wrong, but I'm just I don't know, passionate day trader, just too focused on trading. I keep forgetting those Tokyo opens. Uh-oh, guys, man. Uh-oh, this does not look very promising here. Maybe I got my hopes too high. Yeah, so this is absolute zoom in. I'm absolutely zoomed in on this one. So it does look like a big move, but it's not. On the left hand side, this is the 50-minute chart. This is the 50-minute chart right here. We'll see. Put my house along. Real Dixit.
Order filled.
Oh, guys, my order's getting filled. Let's go. Come on.
Order filled.
Did you guys see that? But I mean, no, guys, no. I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. 10 points, wick. Not okay. No okay. This is no bueno, guys. No bueno. I can't accept this. I need a pullback, guys. Man, that what the hell, man? Oh man, this could get a bounce now. Am I supposed to roll on this? Hold on one second. I'm gonna zoom out for a minute. Yeah, this. Man, is this what it's trying to do here? I'm still kind of leaning down, guys. I'm still kind of leaning down. All right, so let's zoom in again and look for that one more beautiful dump, guys. One more beautiful dump. Let's see. But look at that wick, though. That's 10 points wick that I got here. Damn. That's a 5 points? No, that's a 10 points wick. What are you talking about? That's a 10 points wick, bro. I'm mad. All right, let's see if we get another flush down. This time, maybe we don't get a wick. I think the market and us, we have an agreement. Tiger, look at the footprint chart. There's no aggressive buyers at the low. This is just passive order absorption. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're just trying to have some fun. That's all. Yeah, I mean, it's a classic garbage price action. We all agree. We're just trying to have some fun here right now. Yeah, I mean, 5 to 10 points range wick. What can we do? But you know what? We also have a chance of a big rip, right? That is definitely possible too. So I've got to have to be careful. Would you trade using pole? I mean, I could. Probably better to do that in the morning session, right? So when I'm going live in the morning, maybe I could try to do that. You know, trade off the pole. And then if I get into the winning trade, and if I get daily payouts, we can do a lot of stuff with it. Damn, guys, are we actually going to try to get a bounce here? I don't know why I don't have too much conviction with this. Just kind of feel like, you know, we still have some more ways to go to the downside. I don't know why. Just kind of feel like, you know, we end up pulling back into the 770s. That could be ultimately my target. So I want to get rid of this little box, guys. I mean, this box is kind of making things look messy. Messy. Your indicator says squeeze coming. Well, my indicator says squeeze not coming. So who's right? Who's right, everybody? We'll find out right now. Oh, by the way, you got 6 more minutes for Tokyo, right? Ah, man, again. Wow, I forgot about it completely. Really slow. This market is moving like my internet during the firmware update. NQ is on lunch break and forgot to come back. At this speed, my moving averages are moving faster than the price. Even the algos look bored right now. Globex session today is basically a flat line with a spread. Market makers really did say to StockTiger, no volatility here for you today. Oh, guys, I think this market... Oh, by the way, we got Tokyo. We got Tokyo in a few minutes, guys. Tokyo, guys. All right. So, gonna have to be careful now. We got Tokyo, right? So, gonna have to be careful. All right, we got Tokyo, guys. Tokyo. Are we gonna go to the upside? I'm kind of leaning more downside, guys. I'm gonna hold on to this trade and look for this splash down, and maybe we try to break down, and then we end up getting a bounce off that 780 area. We got nice, beautiful bottom end of the trail line. We got an EMA support kind of waiting in that area too. Minus support at 780 area. So let's see if we end up pulling back a little bit here, guys. Tokyo. Let's see what it brings to the table. We got 2 more minutes to go. Two more minutes. Little less than a minute now. Oh my dear, you've got to be kidding. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to put a bit of a hard stop here just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard stop here, man. And then I'm gonna see. I'm not a chicken. I'm just trying to protect my my profits. That's all. All right, fellow traders, guys, we got 20 more seconds to go for Tokyo. Why am I feeling nervous? Oh my. Don't even bring the sushi balance. Don't even try that. Oh dear, guys. Hold on, I'm gonna try to add.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Are you
order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Oh my god. I made a mistake. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order rejected. 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 Order rejected.
Shit, what are you doing?
Order rejected.
Oh shit. Hold on 1 second. Oh. Fuck. Man, this looks like it wants to just rip all the way. Hold on one second, guys. I'm trying to pay attention to this price action. Just kind of not sure if I want to get out of my trade or just kind of hold. Oh man, I have a feeling this is just gonna just, well, we're not gonna say anything right now. You know, a bounce off the VWAP pretty aggressively here, maybe just like yesterday. Globex has proven to be a bit of a tough one. Shit. The view up, guys. I mean, we just can't get underneath that, right? So that's where my problem is. Just like the same thing as yesterday. Looks like it's gonna go. Oh yeah, it's gonna go, I think. Right? Oh my god. Shit.
Order filled.
Dang. Now it's gonna pull back that I'm out. Oh, F you, man. Ah. Ah. I'm losing more during Globex.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh, F you, bro. Honestly, are you kidding me? Really? Oh man, forget it, guys. I'm not trading this anymore. I'm not trading this anymore, guys. I'm done. I'm done trading futures anymore, guys. No more. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Man, that's like $1,500 of profit just given back. We ended up pulling back here into my entry. Can this get any more annoying? Till the next trade? Well, we'll see. We'll find out. But that was definitely yeah, exactly. That was brutal, man. I don't want to add any more. I've only got like, I don't know, $500. I got $440 drawdown on this reval. I mean, it's just an eval, but I mean, still, even then. Should I add? Oh, look at that bounce, guys, man. Incredible. Incredible mochaccino. I don't know. Now this is gonna rip. I think this could rip here, guys. This could go. Yeah, I went aggressively. That was intentional, so that's fine. That's fine. Should I add some more here? Man. Oh my god. This market is bullish, guys. Bullish.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Let's try to take a stab here. Yeah, I'm shorting. Yeah, I'm shorting right now. I am shorting for sure. I just don't want to add any more because then I don't really have a lot of room to hold on to this trade just in case we get just a little more bounce and then we end up pulling back. All right, so I went short. I've got 20 micro contracts here on a short-sided trade. Let's see what sort of a price action we get here. Yes, it's clearly looking bullish, right? So yeah, I see that. It's a higher low, you know. Let's see. Let's see if we get a bit of a pullback here so I can actually get out and maybe try to hop on a long. I think we could get a pretty quick push up as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we try to do that. And then the next level is going to be in that 840s. And that comes in line with our expectation. We said we may try to get back into the 840s. But before we do that, do we end up getting a bit of a pullback or no? So far, I mean, we had a chance to pull back here, but obviously we kind of held, right, on the VWAPs. So far it's holding. I think long is the way to go. Yeah, long is the way to go. But what I was looking for was a quick micro scalp. Look for the bit of a pullback, but maybe I'm being too naive here. I kind of agree. Yeah, it looks pretty solid, guys, to the upside, right? Yeah, I think this is not gonna last. I think this is gonna blow, which kind of sucks, but it's all right. What can I do, right? What can I do? Purposely went in very aggressive, so buy the dip, sell the rip. Black Mamba. Just the two of us. We're sitting at 812 right now. Let's see what sort of a reaction we get here, guys. This is the key level of support. This is the key level of support. We completely broke out of this area. This was a key level of resistance. And now let's see if this level is going to start to act as a support, guys. Like I said again, this is going to be very important. We had triple top here and we completely broke out and we're trying to pull back into the prior resistance. And I want to see if this is going to start to act as a support. If not, then I think we flush down pretty quickly.
Order filled. Order rejected.
All right, guys, I full ported.
Order rejected. Order rejected. Order rejected.
Man, why am I keep pressing the button?
Order filled.
Fuck, that's gone. That's gone. I think we move higher.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, I went in with my other account. Let's see if we get a bit of a squeeze. Yeah, it's a messed up price action. It is high or low, but it's a bit messy. Choppy. I mean, this is definitely obviously not a good price action so far, unfortunately. And now we're getting a pullback, and now it's the pullback I was looking for earlier. What a BS. This looks like a rejection here. All right, I'm gonna leave at 2 NT contracts. I'll move my stop to 800 here. Actually, no, I lied. 797. We'll see. I'm gonna hold this. I think we end up chopping just up and down. Honestly, I mean the previous trades were all kind of in line. Maybe just kind of went too aggressive, to be honest. I just went too aggressive with this because the price action, obviously the price was not moving at all, right? So that's what sometimes when you get into the Globex ASIA, fuck, man. God, what a dirty price action, guys. I mean, I may just not sure. I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah, last week was tough, but yeah, I think I'm recovered now. I think so. 80% recovered, so I'm good. Thank you for asking. Thank you, guys. I've got a bit of a stuffy nose, but I think it's all good. You know, once you get into a couple bad trades, I think it all get fixed. Mm. Yeah, I mean, I bought it a little bit too high, looking for that momentum push. I think eventually, I think we break it to the upside, but maybe we try to shake out people like me. Hopefully, it does not do that right now. Let's see if we can actually get a bit of a bounce, guys, before we get any sort of a pullback in the market. Down about 170 bucks. I want to add some more, but it's a little too late. I think it's a bit heavy here. I don't know if this is the time to see a rip. I think we're having a bit of a tough time to try to get above this 870. Guys, 1 second. I'm just gonna exit this trade right here.
Order filled.
I don't wanna nuke this account by any means. I think I should take a discount very seriously here now. So I'm gonna try to oh wow, man, what a pullback here, guys, man. Shit. Damn, guys, man, that whole thing was just noise. I went too aggressive. The other one could have maybe potentially survived if I ended up I was just being dumb. That's a bit heavy, guys. We're getting rejections at this level all throughout the day, so lucky me, man. I stopped out on that one. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get out of that trade. Oh man, I kind of got lucky. Soon as I exit my trade, we got a dump. Look at this dump, guys. Look at this. Oh my god. Timing is just absolutely off. What's the game plan for tomorrow? I mean, I would love to get one of the pro accounts to a daily payout. Not far off. I only need about the 150 case. I only need about $2,500 to get above the buffer, right? So I'm not really far off. I think well, depends. I mean, I should be able to do that, but we'll see. Who knows, right? I'm definitely gonna try to be a patient though. I mean, I don't wanna rush into trades with the pro accounts. That's definitely there. Julian, can you lose some hair? I mean, I'm only 17, bro. I've got a long ways to go to lose my hair. So, yeah, turning 18 in a few weeks. Yeah, I mean, I tried to have a bit of fun with the last account. But I guess I was just a little bit too optimistic, went really too aggressive, so that ended up not turning out nicely for me. But now here we are. I'm gonna try to see if I can actually get to good trade, so I can turn this thing back to green. So we are back to break even. I don't know if I want to be. I don't know if I want to port one of my pro account. I don't know if I want to be doing that. I'm not sure. Maybe it depends. I mean, I'd love to full port and be up like 6 grand. That'll be amazing. That's gonna make my month for sure. Looks bearish, guys. That was the right play. I just need to be, you know, with the right size. This whole area is just a lot of resistance. It looks a little dumpy. Damn. That's a pullback right there. Incredible. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding. No. No. Wow. Damn, look at that pullback into 790, guys.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, I went long here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Uh, 20 contracts.
Order filled. Order filled.
Down to how many? Oh, I'm only down to 10. Sorry, I got 13 contracts. Sorry, 13 contracts here on this trade. I think my stop, I'm gonna leave my stop at about 787. I don't know how much of a bounce we're gonna get though. Maybe back into the VWAP. Just really kind of feels like we got some more room to the downside. Maybe a short-term bottom right now, guys. Maybe. I have to give myself a little bit more room though in this, you know. 785, 783. All right, guys. Maybe the initial low, right underneath the initial low, maybe probably a good place to be. 783. And I'm gonna take some off the table as well along the way. All right. What? No. Just take the max 15 to 20 points. Why did I go too aggressive on my earlier trades? The market was just too slow and it was too boring. Maybe that's not a good example, but I mean, yeah, it was too slow, guys. I mean, so here we got rejection off that 794. I'm still holding. I'm still holding right now. Just not sure. I've got to stop at 783. So I mean, the most I can lose is probably about 150 bucks on this trade. It looks weak now all of a sudden, right? We just kind of you know, did break that. Well, I don't know if this is a complete break in the structure, but I mean, but at least we got a big rejection of this high, and we have a little bit of a damage here. So maybe we could. I'm kind of thinking maybe we get a bit of a dead cat bounce and maybe end up pulling back, but we're pretty oversold from an RSI standpoint. RSI sitting at 28, so maybe we get a bit of a bounce back into the VWAP. Maybe that's doable. So let's see, guys. I mean, putting my stop here at 783. Dump it right here. Possible. Yeah. Well, I've got a hot stop here, so not looking that great. Man, look at that, guys. It's gonna hit my stop here. I'm gonna add some more.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
I'm not gonna move my stop. My stop is right there. I've got 20 contracts now, and my stop is right at 783, 781. Sorry. This looks like a flush down. It looks like it's gonna dump pretty hard. Oh yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, bro, I was not able to ready the New York session today and made my $5,000. Nice, Alex. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. You guys are superheroes, making tons of profits here tonight. Let's see what sort of a reaction we get here, guys. I mean, we could get a dump. We also could get a bounce as well. Pretty sold from an RSI standpoint. So we do have a chance of a bounce as well. So let's not discount that. I know we've broken some structure here. The VWAP is at around 800. That didn't change. So let's see if we get a bounce back into the VWAP or we end up pulling back right now. Minu, you threw out the garbage but didn't know I was throwing out my money a lot. Alright, so here I'm gonna place my limit orders right now and see if we can yeah, I've got a whole bunch of orders now placed around that the VWAP area.
Order filled.
So let's see.
Order filled.
I think I will be live. No, tomorrow I'll be working. I'll be working from my house, so I will be live tomorrow morning. I don't know if I told you this, guys, but I will be live tomorrow morning. Maybe we'll try to you know, play my Take Profit Trader really aggressively tomorrow morning, like Take Profit Trader Pro account. Maybe go very aggressively tomorrow morning.
Filled.
Maybe we'll try. Hopefully we get into a lot of good trades. I think it's gonna be a very important day. It is going to be a very important day, yeah, especially with my pro accounts. I mean, we worked so hard to get to you know, max. Somehow we've managed to get well, not pretty close, but I mean halfway through the buffers. So I think tomorrow is going to be an important day. Yeah, I mean, either try to just get a little more profit and just keep getting closer and closer to the buffer, or maybe tomorrow could be the day I'm just gonna have to take a stab and try to well, not YOLO, but I mean go very aggressive in one of my pro account. We'll see how it plays out. But it's gonna be a lot of fun for sure. Tomorrow's gonna be one of those days. If we end up pulling back, guys, we could end up pulling back pretty aggressively, right? So a lot of things can change. A lot of things can change, guys. And by the way,
order filled.
Please take a few seconds, if you guys don't mind, smack the like if you guys want to support the channel. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Really appreciate it, guys.
Order filled.
And then we are getting a nice little
Order
bounce,
filled.
and I'm up. Let's see if we can
Order
save this
filled.
account. We're back to life again. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Absolutely grateful. I'm gonna get rid of my stop there. Nice little trade. Let's see if we try to hold this, guys. It does look like he wants to hold, but who knows what this market is gonna try to do. I will be live tomorrow morning. Yes, 8:30 is when I'm gonna go live. Sorry, not 8:30, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so, everybody. Once again, if you're new here, Just so you know, I go live every single night. Globex 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. Also go live in the mornings, at least twice a week at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. And it starts tomorrow 10:30. I'll be live.
Order filled.
We'll see how we play out with the Take Profit Trader Pro. We also got a whole bunch of Lucid accounts and Tradify accounts. I wonder if I'm going to be trading my Apex though. We'll see. How come you don't go live, guys? I'm not a full-time trader, right? I'm not a full-time trader, so I can't go live every day in the mornings. I would love to. I mean, mornings, I wish I can trade like in front of my desk all day in the mornings, but yeah, I just can't do that right now. I've got a lot of stuff going on. No, I'm not a full-time trader. No, not at all. Long ways to go, guys. Long ways to go to be a full-time trader. Honestly, I mean, the thing is, do I want to be a full-time trader? That's the question.
Order filled.
고점? 고점 롱? 저 지금 흉보고 있는 거죠, 지금. 민우님. Hassan, what's your job during the day? I'm into the logistics. Logistics 3PL, right? That's where we're at. And I take care of the finance part of the company. Or maybe I should just get rid of that and just sit on my desk all day and just go just trade full time.
Order filled.
Holy mochaccino, look at that bounce, guys. It is, yeah. It is a. Well, it's a. Well, I wouldn't say that's a trucking, just logistics, 3PL, warehousing, trucking, all of that.
Order filled.
뭐야 이거? 어따시오. 오. 오, 아리가또. Well, that pays for my labor. Can tell you that much. And that pays for my labor. Thank you so mucho, Gracias. So guys, that hit 838, and like I said again, that 840 is an area that we just talked about, right? That is definitely a level. Man, this market is just absolutely not a joker. This is not a joker, guys. It's not a joker. Yeah, I guess all we really had to do was just use our finger, press the left button on our mouse, and just go long. But of course, somehow StockTiger really had to find a way to micro scalp looking to be that beautiful sniper to the short-sided trade, and of course, and very aggressive as well. You just want to look cool, StockTiger, which isn't good. That's a very bad example. You're gonna have to oh man, that's a huge pop though, eh? That's at 30 points. I know I lied. That's like 40 points. I'm in Vents, going to travel to Pakistan. That's old news, bro. That was the news that we got this morning. And yeah, that's an old news. Pakistan, moving to Pakistan. He's already there right now. He's already there. Lots of ceasefire. Ceasefire. All right, guys, I'm only down to 1 micro, man. I don't even know how it ended up being 1 micro, but he's chilling in the Kush Mountains. Yeah, it's beautiful too, right? Yeah, I think I something I shouldn't have done today. Even though the market was slow and boring, I shouldn't have, number one, I shouldn't have gone very aggressive, number one. And I purposely went very aggressive, but I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it's a very bad example, something I shouldn't do in the future. So I'll try to refrain, I'll try to avoid that going forward. Because that's gonna build bad habits, right? That's gonna build bad habits that I could potentially, maybe, who knows, maybe the market's gonna be really slow in the morning in the New York, and then all of a sudden the stuff that I did right now, this earlier trade that I got into and I got nuked, I may try to do that in the mornings too, you know what I mean? So I think it's kind of very important to show discipline. Just make sure my trades are all very consistent for the entire duration, whether that's Globex or New York. You know what I mean? Just same repetition of, you know, the right traits that I get into. I've got to get into that practice, right? Instead of doing some funky stuff just because the market is not doing the things the way I want it to be. So it's a bad example. I regret my behavior. Whew. I was watching you and noticed that you will miss up and going to be aggressive anytime. What does that mean? You can't force the market to do something, just wait until it does. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you love this movement and war for trading, that is. RSI scalper, yeah. What did you make on that pop? Honestly, I don't know. I think I made about $300, $300 to $400. I think that's what I made on the last trade on the pop. That's a 40 points pop, and I had about 6 contracts. Why don't you let setups present themselves once recognize you act? Yeah, I would do that on my, like I said again, I've been saying that's what I do on my equities, my personal live accounts on equities, but all right, so we got a bounce off that 795. Wow, what a nice little pump though. Actually, you know what? I lied. That was about 60 points pump, by the way. That was a 60 points pump. Riyadh 369. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. I'm pretty satisfied with the way I've been trading lately, so yeah. Yeah, I've got to trade my my top step as well. I've got 2 top step the XFA account, and I was really just not able to trade that. So this morning I really found a way to not trade any accounts because just because I didn't have the time, and I didn't want to force getting into you know, push myself to get to into a trades to contest a day. I didn't want to do that, so I wasn't able to trade the XFA. And also there was a whole bunch of Apex accounts that couldn't do it as well, so which is fine, not the end of the world. Well, maybe I think we get a good chance tomorrow. Maybe I'll try to trade a lot of Apex in my top step. Yeah, I just kind of got a little nervous there, so 1 second. 5 minutes to Shanghai. Oh my god. 1 hour what do you call this? India, and then 1 hour later it's Saudi Arabia. 1 hour later it's Turkey. 2 hours later it's London. You had 25 micros, sold about halfway on that wick. Nice bait to cast away. Look at that. Yeah, honestly, guys, man, yeah, I'm very grateful with a lot of things that I've done. You know, I've really tried my level best to show a lot of discipline in the mornings, which obviously count the most, right? And I've been trying, and I think it kind of worked out nicely here in the month of April. You know, I like what I did in the month of April, to be honest. I barely traded gold. And of course, I never touched silver, and I didn't touch crude oil at all. And now it's part of my game plan moving into April. And I said I'm not going to spend as much as I did on my Q1 in April. And yet I'm going to be looking for equally as much payouts as I did in Q1. And I kind of feel like I'm getting closer. So we got some ways to go. I mean, tomorrow it's gonna be a pretty tricky day, if you will, because we are so up there. You know what I mean? Like, we don't even have any resistance that we can even work with. No resistance at all. We are so up there. S&P went all the way into 71.85, and yeah. I mean, it's just incredible. Oh, sorry, no, that's not S&P. That's ES. Where's S&P? Yeah, S&P all the way into 712, right? We're only now just getting a little bit of a pullback. I don't know. It's gonna be tough to trade tomorrow morning, but still the market is definitely very bullish, right? The bears had a chance, but even right here this morning, early in the morning, we had a chance, but the bears just really could never take it down as much. We found a support, major level of support here. Got to bounce off that support and just keep moving higher, right? So I don't know. Tough. You know, tough. When we're hitting all-time high all the time, we've got no resistance to work with, right? So no levels to work with, and that's a big problem. And just trying to short at all-time high, it's also another problem because We could just keep grinding higher, right? You missed that move to Gillis? Bro, man, it's okay. Just wait till tomorrow. Oh man, I didn't realize that I took it all the way down into 9 o'clock at night. I'm gonna get going here. Wow, the time went pretty quickly here. 3 hours of streaming here tonight went pretty quickly. Thanks to you guys. It was a lot of fun here tonight. It was a lot of fun tonight, and thank everybody for being here every night with us. Honestly, without you guys, obviously this channel does not mean anything. Thank you so much, everyone, for everybody's support to the channel and to the stream, being here every single night. It's my great honor to be able to stream live in front of my fellow traders every single night. And of course, you guys know I try my level best to be as much as I can in the mornings too. And I will be live tomorrow morning at 10:30 Eastern time. I haven't hit that notification just yet. I will get that notification up tonight for tomorrow morning session. I think tomorrow morning is going to be very important because I've got to trade a lot of my funded accounts and I want to get to daily payout as well. So anyways, fellow traders, thank you everybody. I'm going to have to get going here. So we'll see you guys back tomorrow morning at 10:30 Eastern time. Until then, everybody, thank you so much once again for being here tonight. We'll see you guys back tomorrow in the morning. And of course, tomorrow, Globex Asia as well. So we're going to have 2 sessions back to back. Love to see you guys tomorrow morning. Thank you so much once again for being here tonight. Have a great rest of the night, guys. God bless everybody, you and your family. We'll see you guys back 10:30. Have a great rest of the night. Minu, have a great night. Organic, have a great night. Casito, have a great night. Then K-Dog, Sky Blue, Final Countdown, Betty Castaway. Everybody, thank you so much. Love you guys. Take care. And peace. Bye. We'll see you guys back tomorrow morning, 10:30. Arigato. See you, amigos.